it was by accident. The ward lady they have, but they never give me anything. But she just had it made up last week, and so it was perfect.
Deb did?
Yeah, Debbie.
Good
no, you call her Deborah. You gotta call her Deborah.
Yes.
Anyhow, she made it. It's really not really fit. Doesn't fit perfect, like this. It fits perfect.
Speaking of Deb, go ahead.
So Nifty comes into town from the Rangers, and you knew you had an offensive juggernaut, right?
Hat trick the first game. I knew it was in trouble.
What about the defensive side? What happened?
I'm not kidding you. It was ridiculous the way he played. I played against him, like I said, in Rochester, and he would not come back. And I remember I had an awful time with him. I really did. And I remember calling optional practice. The rookies are supposed to come out. And I waited around that guy. He said, "Well, you said optional." I said, "You little snot like you." And that was. This is a true story. So I come back from Team Canada. I was with Team Canada. We won, by the way. And I come back, and I'm telling you, he was 20 pounds overweight. So I didn't know what to say. I said, "Hi, Rick, how you doing? And how's everything? You lifting weights or something?" "No, I just had a good summer."
Now, he was saying last week, I said, "Well, how do you improve on your defense?" He said, "Well, first of all, he took away ice time, and then he took me down and introduced me to the goalie."
That's a true story. I mean, he I don't know who taught. I think Frank, the guy, he said the same thing. He couldn't get him to come back. And, well, I just didn't play him. And that was simple.
That got his attention, huh?
And then by accident, I put him on left wing. Remember?
Oh yeah.
And he loved when he was around the guy, the defenseman. He had the whole net. It was like the Rocket.
Now, what you say by accident? What, you fill out the lineup card one day?
I did.
By accident?
I have to tell you, this is a true story. I think we got time. Bob Cole, you remember Bob Cole?
Yeah.
Bob Cole would go like this. He'd
Yeah.
go like that. He'd go like this. And Danny, the trainer's waving. You got to get going. So I saw you. So I put it any way you want. So I said, "Wait a minute. I put him on left wing." "Then you're playing left wing." He said, "What? I never played a right-hand shot playing left wing. Never happened." And he loved it because he'd go around that guy. He'd have the whole net.
See, coaching is easy.
Hey, listen, that's how I got coached here by accident.
So, all right, we all know you had amazing, tough, physical, mean teams.
We did.
They played the game the right way, but he wasn't that big, strapping guy. But he was tough. He was still tough.
No, he like at the end when he used to block shots and the whole deal. But like I said, we had the sweethearts, we had Rattel, and we had those guys. Well, like you figures. And we had those guys like the sweethearts, but we had the big. That's how Rattel could play because nobody ever bothered him because they were afraid to bother him because they get 6 months in the hospital if they did. But you had to have. I can't believe these Bruins. I would not have Marchand fighting. I mean, he's got 60-something. I mean, he's the one guy my favorite guy. But again, I guess it's like Terry O'Reilly. He won the score. He was the leading scorer. You had to let him fight, and he couldn't pull the teeth out of him.
One of the things that Barry has always joked about is when he was on the ice with those tough Bruins teams, a fight would break out, a line fight would break out. There'd be 5 guys trying to grab him.
Yeah, it's like that.
Please.
Yeah.
And I would sit there and go, "Hey, look at Jonathan over there. What are you guys doing?"
That Jonathan, the only guy I know that really liked to fight. Like he liked to fight. The other guys, like Probert, they were good. And they were
Wire?
But Terry would only fight.
Yeah.
But Jonathan loved to fight.
So you're here for an amazing night like this. I know everybody loves it. What does it mean to you every time you come back here to be a Bruin? You're wearing literally a Bruin sport coat that people are going to be salivating over. They may even try and sell some of those. Yes.
I have to say that this will probably be my last. I hate to say it, but probably my last time here. I have an excuse to come. I was here on the 11:20 go. I thought that would be the last. So when I come here and I hear the Boston accents and with the Ed Brock, I really feel good when I come here. But this will probably be my last time I come to Boston. I don't, the legend in my own mind.
I got you, brother.
And the whole deal. So I'm quite happy. It's an honor to be here, and I have a lot of fun. But this will probably be my last time.
Believe it or not, I was in the pro shop earlier this afternoon. They're selling that coat right now.
She didn't tell me that.
Did you get a cut?
No, I would get a cut for that.
Now nobody else dares wear it.
Oh,
but
I do. Oh, yeah.
You got to have a little courage to trot those babies out.
It was like this, whether I was wearing it or not. Ricky's night and everything, but you had to steal it.
You look good. You look good, buddy.
good. So do you.
Well, thank you. But we'll work on Barry. Don't worry. We'll work on him.
Yeah, no,
he's got 8 shades of gray.
No, Dale looks good.
Final question before we let you go. Class touch by the Bruins to have all the players and all the coaches out on the bench for that.
You know, I know that was great. It was absolutely fantastic and everything. But when they had the 11, 20 goal scorers here, I thought, you know, to draw and usually, and you know, the players, you know, guys come down, you know, but they actually were happy to see us, and you know, and I never forgot that 11, 20 goal scorer. And the Bruins do, they're like the Montreal Canadiens. When they do something, they do it right.
And let me tell you, last year when we had that night here, that was one of the funnest nights that we had, and the people all around here following you guys around, looking for the memories were tremendous. And that's the other thing that Ricky brought up that to me was so great. The Bruins teams, your teams, the early 80 teams, the Cams teams, close-knit group.
Yeah, we had. I tell you, you guys you'll like this. Is that when we'd have an injury, I wouldn't bring a guy up. The guys in Rochester hated me, but we had MVP. We wouldn't bring him up, but we got down to 2 men, and I would not bring them up because I just, you know, how you like to play more, and you really did. And the guys thought I was protecting them, which I was. So it was like a family. We had a family going.
It is always great to have you here. Great to visit with you in Boston again.
Thanks, Billy.
Good to see you.
All right.
See you.
All right.
See you.
Thanks, Grapes.
Thanks.
Nice to see you. That is Grapes Cherry. You guys know that already. We got lots more Nifty night coverage on the way, but up next, we'll dig into tonight's matchup. The Bees will have their hands full tonight against an Islanders team that's on the rise.